Well, good morning. We have a little bit of role reversal going on here today. Frank is sleeping in. He's under the blankets with the pillow, super cozy in my spot. And I'm sitting in his spot, enjoying morning bevy and writing. Actually, I found this bolster is like a really nice lap table for writing, and I'm actually just waiting for it to get light out. Because yeah, I woke up early. In the past like 2 days, I have completely shifted my sleep schedule to, I guess, be back to being a morning person, which feels really awesome. I don't really care if I'm a morning person in the summer, but in the winter, I like to have a couple hours of darkness to myself, to be cozy, to do the slow things in the van, listen to some mantras, have a meditation, which I did earlier, do some like yin yoga, hence why I have the bolster, and just, yeah, take it slow and be good to my body and soul. Just like anticipate the daylight hours, which they're coming around. I have really been savoring these late autumn days, but they are coming to an end very, very soon. There's only 2 or 3 more left. And then winter is going to properly hit the Yukon up here. It is going to be sub-zero Celsius, day and night. We have nights later this week forecasted at -10, I think, with a high of like -6. So it's going to be cold. It is going to snow. The snow is going to stick. It's going to be here till spring. It's not going anywhere once it falls again. Yeah, I am excited for that, but that means these next couple days I need to make the most of it, and just enjoy the ease of trails and roads without snow. So once the day gets going, I have a hike in mind. The rainbow sunrise was really something special, and now I'm on my way up this quad track. I don't know how long the trail will be a quad track, but it's really nice because I'm still working on getting my knee better. And so this is kind of like the first big test. And so it was good that I discovered this one. When I get back down, I will tell you how I found out about this trail. But yeah, it's nice because it's easier on my knee than if there were big steps. And my objective is to take it slow and easy, just cruise, enjoy being outside, savor the nature, savor this mild weather, and I get to where I get to. And if my knee is happy, then I'll end up in the Alpine, which is an exciting prospect. So awesome to be hiking again and to have my knee let me come uphill into the, I guess, kind of like sub-alpine. And yeah, hopefully I make it down all right. But I have water with electrolyte. That might have seemed just a little random, but I had actually filmed this entire segment where I shared everything I had in my backpack and emergency kit for a day hike. And then I decided it didn't fit in this video. So if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing from me in the future, then please let me know in the comments below. But one of the things I definitely always have when hiking is electrolytes in my water, and I have for Many years. I've been drinking electrolytes for 6 or 7 years now, and my absolute favorite I've ever tried is Element, who is also the sponsor of today's video. I'm drinking it hot right now to give it a try so that I can bring warm electrolyte drinks with me on hikes, hoping that it will help me drink a bit more when it's cold out, which it is right now. It is snowing outside my van. And if you haven't heard me talk about Element before, it is a super tasty electrolyte drink mix with this science-backed blend of electrolytes and none of all this other junk you absolutely don't need an electrolyte drink mix. And the reason it's so important to replenish your electrolytes is because they play a very important role in things like metabolism regulation, fluid balance, sending nerve impulses, and helping prevent cramping and fatigue and headaches, among other things. So even though it's cold out and I might not feel as thirsty as I would in the summer, it is still important to stay hydrated and replenish those nutrients, which is why I'm trying a hot version right now. But I actually wanted to tell you about the Insider Bundle, which I can't believe I never have before. And what that is if you buy 3 boxes of Element, you get the 4th for free, which is a great deal. And on top of that, if you go to drinklmnt.com/TIDELINETOALPINE, you will also get the sample pack included. And the sample pack includes all 8 flavors, so you can figure out which one you like most or share with a salty friend. I always end up with the Insider Bundle, and it just helps me not have to deal with shipping quite as often because I do drink a lot of electrolytes. But whether you buy 1 box of Element or you go with the Insider Bundle, if you go to drinklmnt.com/TIDELINETOALPINE, you will get the sample pack included. So once again, thank you to Element for sponsoring this video, and now back to the mountains. Yeah, I'm gonna just find somewhere to sit and enjoy the view, savor it for a little bit, and then I'll be heading back on down to see what Frankie's doing. I wonder what he's up to right now. I bet he's just like sleeping, cozy, warm, in the sleeping bag. He's got his little jacket on. He's probably pretty happy right now. All right, note to self, it is glove season. I definitely should have brought my gloves, but yeah, it's really cold up here. It's definitely freezing, so I'm going to be starting back now. Hi, buddy. Oh, big stretch. I missed you, bud. You get warm? Oh, so cute. I'm so happy to see you. All right, so you might be wondering, Amanda, how did you know about that trail? Well, I saw a sign. Like, quite literally. I was driving to camp last night and I saw this sign. There's a few along the way of different trails, and yeah, and it just like had the right distance and elevation, all that to really like test my knee without overdoing it. So a huge thank you to the Taku River Tlingit First Nation for putting up that sign and for marking and maintaining the trail. Hike and then a hot spring? Not exactly. It's a spring. It's a warm spring, and it's barely warm. It's like lukewarm. So I'm sitting actually where it comes up out of the ground and the edges are all cooler. I came by yesterday and it felt colder than it did today. Yesterday didn't feel any warm at all, but today it definitely just feels lukewarm. So yeah, but I have soaked here every time I've come to the area, so I couldn't pass it up. Plus, I was really salty from a ton of hiking lately, so yeah, it's like a nice way to rinse all the salt off, and I figure the spring water is good for the soul. So yeah, but it's a beautiful setting. I mean, I can park my van right there. I have the heater cranking, and then I have views of the mountains, and every time I've ever come here, I've been the only one, but I know it definitely gets busier at times. I'm just pretty good at choosing to come here when it's not going to be as busy. I probably won't be passing by here again, and that is some of the best water I've ever drank, so definitely filling up. All right, so I'm headed out for a walk along the river. It is Atlin's only riparian trail. And I only know about the trail and that information because of the sign. But yeah, it is raining, so I'm bringing you with me on my cell phone. And it feels like a real throwback because I filmed on my cell phone for like my first little more than a year of having a YouTube channel. And then I upgraded to a nice full frame, but I do not want to ruin it in the rain. So here we are on my new phone, and yeah, it'll be good to enjoy the forest. So far it's really green, and be good to get used to just getting out in the rain again. Well, no moose, but maybe on the way back I'll get lucky. I've only seen a couple moose this summer, but dude, nice stash, but I'm not gonna touch it. The rose hips are so good right now because they've definitely been through a freeze, but you don't want to eat the seeds inside because they have like little fiberglass like hairs on. And it only takes a few rose hips full of seeds to end up with a very itchy butt. That said, they are very high in vitamin C. And I'm hungry. Look at that. This puddle is bubbling. I wonder if it's warm. Nope. Very cold. Interesting. It's red. Ooh, bouncy. All right, well, I hit the end of the trail at a road, and then I didn't want to walk across the river, but then I found that bridge. So I took the bridge, and yeah, that's the hydroelectric station that marks the end of the trail. So I guess it's time to go back. When I left Frank, he was looking absolutely precious. It was kind of hard to leave him on a rainy day to come for a walk when I could be snuggling with him, but I'm sure he's having a great time back at the van, and I'm excited to go say hi. Good day. As you might be able to hear, it is really windy outside, but after a very cold, cloudy morning, the sun has come out, and since winter starts tomorrow, I am very excited to go for a walk and enjoy the sun and enjoy the warmth of the sun, even though it's quite windy. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to try to connect these trails I've been on and make a loop Hopefully that will work out because it is really scenic on the backside of this hill, and today would be a perfect day for enjoying it. I have about 3.5 hours until I need to be in town. And that is because yesterday after my walk, I went to hang out in town and I was talking to a bunch of different locals. And so today, around 3:30, I'm going to be picking up an oven roast chicken for Frank. He doesn't know about it yet, but he's going to be very excited. All right, well, Frank loved his chicken. He's a chicken boy, and I've had to hide the rest of it from him because I do not want a repeat of what happened in Sedona last year when he stole a pound of chicken and had the cutest little pot belly. But it's been an amazing day. I ran into Rick on the trail, who I might have mentioned a couple of videos ago, but he's a local mountain biker who is building the trails and doing the trail work. So he actually instructed me on exactly which options of his trails I should take to get the best views and complete the loop. And I got to walk on the newest trail in the area that he's still working on. So that was pretty cool. It was a really nice time. And then on my way down, I spotted a juniper bush that had a bunch of really, really nice looking ripe berries. So I picked some of those. I'm going to dry and just use them as seasoning or just like a little, kind of like, they're kind of minty. So they're just like a nice freshener. But yeah, it's been a great day. It's been sunny. So while I waited for Frank's chicken to finish, I just walked all around town and got a bunch of the B-roll for the previous video. But yeah, now I'm about to head out to my friend's place, and sometime tomorrow it's probably going to start snowing. It's going to be really cold the next few nights. So I filled up the diesel tank, I filled up the gas tank. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one, hopefully with snow. But yeah, thank you for watching all the way through. If you're not subscribed, it'd be great if you would subscribe. It costs you nothing, and I'm trying to hit a personal goal of 30,000 subscribers by the end of this calendar year. So that would be really fun if you wanted to help me out with that. But yeah, a huge thank you to patrons. I appreciate your support so much. I got a cute clip of Frank to send you off on your way, and I'll see you soon.